Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Truly, it's nothing, Sarah. He's a friend.
Really? Is that so?
Oké, megutáltam ezt a csajt.
Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know. First of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they...
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the rains of Castamere?
Ja, ez az esküvőkön nagyon jól szokott jönni.
But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object?
Hülye
Is
kurva.
that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Aj, haver. Pedig a Tyrionos részek azok jók voltak.
You and Tyrion. What you do reflects on me.
We only shed some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Egyáltalán nem neked akarom okozni a problémát.
It was just a cup of wine. Nothing more.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I'm sorry, my lady. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Mindenki egy hatalmas seggfej ebben a játékban. De Marjorie-t amúgy sem bírom, de azért mégis hal. Oké, mi folyik éppen? Éreztem, hogy valami ilyesmi lesz. Hé, van egy menő botom?
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard.
És mi a faszt akarnak, ha...
They've woken the house. You can't let this go on.
Don't worry, Tally. I'll deal with them.
Hurry. I'll check on Mother.
Oké. Olyan, mi a probléma? Csak simán rohadék a...
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Gyújtogatni akar, értem. Hűha, felgyújtott egy kocsit. Nagyon kemény.
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword.
Értem ki a pöcsöm, hogy...
All of you, show your respect to Gryff Whitehill.
Gondolhattam volna.
Fourth-born son of Lord Lud Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Más néven Legolas.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you, hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you, but the name fits, don't it?
Make no mistake, Gryff. I'm still the Lord of Ironrath, and I run this house.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, pushing wine on them, turning them into drunkards. That ends now. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line.
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever.
We'll do what we were saying.
Erősködni fog.
You're mad, Gryff. This is my house, and you will do as I say.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me.
Tudod, mit azt hiszem? Én megkockáztatok mindent, haver.
You know better than that.
Azt csak hiszed, haver, én simán beléd merek kötni.
This is outrageous.
Roderick!
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Oké, szóval ez az egész hiába volt. Hiába erősködtem, nem történhetett semmi. Akkor kínálszok az erdőben, haver.
Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this house.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Gryff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Gryff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
Csak úgy arrébb löki őket.
We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Gryff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Gryff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Járulékos veszteség? Na jó, ennyire segfej nem vagyok.
He carved these soldiers himself. Ramsay Snow killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point? You can't forsake his safety.
but we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Lássuk csak, mit kéne csinálni. Save Ryan. Expel Gryff. Azért annyira keménykezőnek nem kéne, mégiscsak a kisöcsénkről van szó. Szóval szerintem inkább meg kéne mentenünk Ryant. Inkább azt nem kockáztathatom meg a halálát, azért mégsem.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, he can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Gryff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
Speak true. Would you just let Ryan die?
No, my lord.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Then it's decided. We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
If we have to go to battle before we're ready, we risk losing everything. But sometimes you have no choice.
That time may indeed come, but it's not now. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
Sok sikert. Na, mi megbeszélünk valamit? Úgy persze, igen?
A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter?
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher?
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
But why would she want to meet? Is it still about Asher?
I couldn't say. That was a long time ago. And even if she still has feelings, it can't be just about that. It's a chance to learn more about our enemies. We need to take it. And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point, when the time comes.
Valószínűleg az is valami házasodós dolgot akar, és választunk el a kettő feleségjelölt közül, de
I want the dove pie served with a spoon
nem
of
tudom,
lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may.
Oh, jaj, haver.
I'll return her shortly.
Who would
Marjorie
I deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one...
Tudod, mit kap be a faszomat.
Please excuse me for a moment, my lady.
I promise
Marjorie.
I won't keep you long.
Hülye kurva. Soha nem kedveltelek, nem is
I
foglak.
don't think Lady Marjorie likes me. Although, after tonight, I suspect I won't be her least favorite Lannister anymore.
What did you want, my lord?
There's much unpleasant business to be done today. But I bring you a bit of good news. I've arranged for the Crown to purchase Forrester Ironwood. A royal decree sits on my desk now. But I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity.
Kár, hogy ez soha nem fog megtörténni, mert tudjuk, hogy mi történik ezen az esküvőn.
They're lucky to have you.
You honor me, Lord Tyrion. Only you could make such a strong gesture to House Forrester. My lord, do I still owe you a favor?
As handmaiden to the new queen, you will undoubtedly prove useful. I'm sure I'll think of something. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Ja, ezek a beszélgetések jelentéktelenek, mert tudjuk, hogy mi lesz.
You know I didn't want you talking to him.
Szarok rá,
You're playing a dangerous game, Mira. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. I'll deal with you after the wedding.
Ó, milyen szomorú sors. Mint annyira foglalkozni akartam volna Marjorie-vel. Talán ne nézzél rám csúnyán, mert megtéplektek úrul.
Garrett, easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
Oh yeah, John van bíznom kell.
Heard of the North Grove. He came to ask about it.
Is that so? Old Nan used to tell us a tale about ice dragons and trees as tall as the sky. Garrett, you have to leave all that behind, especially now that you're a ranger.
Tényleg ez csak egy régi legenda, miért ne
I know
hagyhatnám
you
hátra?
had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Herald Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill. This one's the Boltons.
Ja, ez az a fasz, emlékszem rád.
Garrett. Garrett, what's the matter?
Mi volt ez a hang?
Come on, get moving.
Garrett, who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
No! See these new recruits to the Maester?